Hi, Kayla here. I posted a video of nail through finger and it kinda sucked, so now I decided to do slit wrist tutorial. So first thing I'm going to use is spirit gum. I'm going to use that as a base coat for the nose and scar wax. So I'll put a thin layer, so hopefully the wax will stick. Do that. Okay, so I just wait for this to dry. It shouldn't take that long. Only a few seconds. So once that starts to dry, I can apply my nose and scar wax. So I'll prepare that, and get some out, and make a little roll of it. And by the time I'm done doing that, this should be dry. Probably about that much for a little bit right there. So, have this. It's almost dry. You can either use blow dryer or just blow on and it should dry pretty fast. Okay? Now that's dry. Take this, roll it out a little bit more, or however long you have this little thin anyway, however thin you have the spirit gum, wherever you have it, you just spread that out over it. So I have it like this, and then you just push it onto the skin and slowly blend it. Doesn't look like a slit wrist yet, but as you go along, it will start to. And sometimes it does help if you use a little tool, because it becomes quite sticky, especially if you've got the spirit gum on your fingers. Okay, so far it looks like this, so you smooth it out a little bit more until you get it where it kind of looks like it's part of your skin, but you don't spread it down quite as thin. So, if you have too much, you just wipe it off and throw that away or keep it, I don't know, do whatever you want with it. But, just scrape the excess off, make sure you get it blended onto the skin. Okay, it's starting to look pretty blended. So, I'm scraping that excess off. I may have put a little bit too much. So, that's going everywhere. So now that I kind of have it a little smoothed down, all you have to do to even it out a little more, take Vaseline. Just put a little on your finger. Got the wax stuff on my hand. Alright, and then you just brush it over it. Move it down to desired effect. Okay, and it'll look about like that, if you can see that. Alright, so if it looks kind of greasy, just pat it with a napkin, and it should help it look less greasy. Round and around like a horse on a carousel. We go. Okay, so I have that, and that's how it looks so far. And once you have your desired effect, now you take whatever tool you happen to be using for the wax, or any other thing, and you slice wherever you want. it'll look kind of like that. So, I'll smooth that out a little bit more. And then you take the Vaseline again, in case it's kind of messed up, your little smooth lining. So you go over it very lightly, not too hard. And slowly kind of blend it back into the skin at the ends. Then you take a popsicle stick or the same tool you use for this. Right now the tool I use is currently very sticky for some odd reason. It's not wanting to work. So take a popsicle stick, go back through a little bit of the jelly. And that's how it looks so far. Now I will take my color palette and with the black right there, take a detail brush and you make a line down where you cut. Try to not get it on the actual sides of it. You're just doing this for depth. Okay, so here's how it looks so far. And I'll try to get rid of a little bit of that shine. I noticed it. And I'm sure you did too. Just kind of dab it. Now you take your red, and I'll just use the same brush I used for the black. And now you kind of blend that up. From where you put the black and you blend it up. And onto the sides. Kinda grossing me out a little bit. So here's how it looks so far. Okay, now that I did that, take a kind of darker red. I have this old lipstick I don't use for anything, so I just use it, and it's been used quite a lot, and you just add that. But you don't go like quite as smooth like you did before. You just kind of dab it like that. So while I do that, I'm just kind of going on the sides with this a little bit, because I noticed it kind of was a little dull and not quite real looking. And it's okay if you get the red on the sides a little bit, but try not to yet. It will add effect, but this is it so far. I don't know if you can see the sides. Okay, so now that I added that, that's how it looks so far. So I'll put those to the side. Now with this brush, I'll take this from a trauma kit I had gotten at Spirit Store last Halloween. So I'll take the two reds that I have here. So those two colors. I'll add the lighter one first. I need a different brush for that. And just dab it. Don't actually put it in. Like, don't smear it over it in a straight line. Just dab it. I'll add kind of like a gross effect of chunks of dried blood and all that gross stuff. Now take your darker red and just kind of put it, like, don't cover the sides up completely, just like brush it over some parts and skip some other parts, and it'll add different shades. Okay, so that's it. Now I just add some blood and some of my vampire blood. And try to drop it and let it run down. I just did 2 drops, and then this is the effect. So, I hope you liked my video, and please subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.